Hey Gemini, welcome to your February general reading. In this reading, look forward to a clear picture of what needs to be prioritized to keep you on course and on track for your greater good. In this reading, also look forward to 3 exciting things in which I normally perform during my readings. First, that includes a soundtrack. If you'd like to take advantage of that, it's in the information below. Also, I'll charm cast, so you'll get more from that. Also, at the end of this reading, look forward to a clear yes or no answer to a question maybe you've been pondering for a while, or a question that comes up during this reading. Without further ado, Gemini, this is your time, this is your reading. I understand that time is valuable, so if you would like to skip the shuffling process, it's up to you. I've provided timestamps below, but I do channel as I shuffle, so it's up to you to skip that aspect, but I do not get into the reading until I've received all cards. So without further ado, let's get into it. First, I'm going to start your song track. If anything, I advise you to at least listen to this first song, for it's the main energy of this reading. My phone is not on, so we'll wait until it turns back on. I did have to restart this video. I have shuffled what you need to prioritize, how you feel in the month of February so far. Next, I'm getting into the tarot to find out from your current situation, from the recent past, leading on to your current, stepping into your future, and then landing on an outcome. I had some massive interferences. I don't know if that means something to you, but I've had a hard time starting this video, which is not normal for me. Let's go ahead and start your music. Like I said, my phone's back on. Let's get into it. Okay, your first song for this reading. I advise you to at least listen to this first song, for it's the main energy of this reading. It will also give you something to do, and it will resonate as I shuffle. This is Prosthetic Love by Typhoon. Wow, that's intense. I've never heard that song. Let's get into this. So far, what needs to be prioritized in your situation in February is center and ground yourself. I did pick up on every single time I've tried to start this recording the need to ground yourself, the need to only deal with reality in the month of February. Get out of your head, specifically. Only thrive off things you can touch, taste, feel, interact with physically. It's important for you to get into the 3D realm, because there has been so much work in your transformation thus far that has ultimately left you in your head having a hard time grasping onto reality. It's almost like you can see what's about to happen, or you've been able to see what's coming too early. Like you've anticipated something a bit too long and too hard for too long. All right, also, you're definitely going through some massive transformation. It's really important for you to express yourself right now in this energy, a massive evolution with yourself. You are expanding with time. Ultimately, this black and white energy of being trapped and also feeling something, admiring something that's bringing you the light. That's what I see. I'll get into it more. All right, let's get into the tarot. What's happened in the recent past leading up to the current situation? What's the heart of the matter for Gemini, please? I'm not going to accept that. Okay. The heart of the matter is the Ace of Pentacles. What's crossing Gemini, please? The Page of Swords. What's on top of Gemini's situation? The Queen of Swords. What position? The upright. What's on bottom? The World. What happened in the recent past for Gemini? The Queen of Wands. What's in the near future? There's a lot of Queen energy, feminine energy. The King of Swords in the future. Wow. The King and Queen of Swords has shown up. Okay, what does Gemini represent in this reading? The Four of Pentacles, what position? The reverse. Okay, this song definitely has something with the energy of you, what you represent. All right, what is Gemini walking into with an outside influence in the month of February? The Moon in the reverse. What is Gemini hope and fear the most? What does the King of Pentacles in reverse. What is Gemini hoping for in the future? No, what is Gemini's outcome? Judgment, what position? In the upright position. Any lust for love. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Swords. This is you. Look at her. There's so much that you have either taken on mentally or you have found that you are consumed by your thoughts, by your energetic brain waves even. Like you have so much in your brain to the point where you need to stop. This is the energy that I've been picking up on from the very beginning, the need to ground yourself, the need to get out of your head. This is really important, to take a break from your thoughts, take a break from all of these ideas, take a break from every vein, God, I feel like your thoughts have created other thoughts that have created other thoughts that have created other thoughts. And it's literally like you're having a hard time grasping onto reality. Ultimately, in the past, it looks like the Queen of Wands has arrived. The Queen of Wands came up stating that I am beaten, I am battered, I am torn, but I am experienced. Ultimately, the type of experience that I can say I am stable. There is something about your past interactions, your past experience that has made you who you are now. This is the transition. This is the transformation that you've gone through in the recent past. Because of your recent past, you've been so hurt. I mean, if you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but she is so beat up. She doesn't even have a right eye. Can you see that? Please focus. Her eye is missing. She has a slit throat. Her hair is a mess. But there's something about her passion, her energy, the fact that she's survived she is able to grow. She is sourcing growth. She is able to recreate a new opportunity from her experience. And that's why she is holding the wand, the wand, a new beginning. There is something about her transforming. And again, with this, what needs mending, she has learned from her past and taken the lessons learned from her past and went inside, digested everything, and went through everything, ultimately coming out through this transition a smoking, doping broad that has something to express. It looks like once you have awoken from this disillusion, the pain that you've gone through in the past, kind of snapping out of it, you have found that you are trapped. There is something holding you back, but there is something in the distance. The only thing in the light, and that is this. So this is the secret admirer. It looks like you are flirting and admiring something, and ultimately it's helping you feel untrapped. It's feeling like you have an opportunity. It looks like there's something you can finally see. It's like this door finally opened and exposed all of the light. And this is this white energy, this flirting, this admirer, ultimately creating and centering your heart. It's like all of a sudden you have something to work with that is reality based, and your heart can actually expand with time, ultimately grounding you, putting you back to reality. It's like almost, it's like this thing, that this truth with all of these swords, with you and this other energy specifically, the number one key being truth being spoken, and being able to create a very, very, very strong reality, strong foundation together with this queen and king of truth and expression of truth. Ultimately, the heart of the matter, what's important in this situation is the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like you have a new opportunity that promises growth, that promises opportunity, that promises foundation that you can rely on. This is something this is the reality that you've been hoping for. This is exactly the remedy that gets you out of your head. And it looks like what's crossing you is the truth. The Page of Swords is this curiosity, is this question, trying to find out the most about this situation as you can. And that is what's crossing you, is feeling all of these questions, all of these doubts, because this card came out in the reverse. The Page of Swords ultimately is meant to discover, to find out as much, and it's about it's about learning as much as you can, but it was in the reverse, ultimately making you feel like feeling blocked. On top of your situation is the Queen of Swords. This ultimately helps you grow up. It gets you out of your fear. It gets you out of all of these questions, out of all of these doubts. The Queen of Swords brings truth despite even the most scariest of things, the most influential, like the most domineering or intimidating of energies. She comes up with truth. Look at her specifically. She's very intimidating because truth is the only thing that matters from her. And that is what you need to work on. That is what you need to deal with. The top of the matter, what needs to be prioritized in this reading is the Queen of Swords, is actually only living in your truth, even if you're coming across crass, even if this makes you in a terrible state, no matter if this makes you in a bitter state of mind, whatever it is, the bottom line truth is what you need to deal with now. It feels like you've been kind of trapped. Also, bottom energy. This is the most important thing that you've let go. Ultimately, the world came out for this situation. The bottom energy says that You have gone through so many lessons. You have gone on a major journey. There has been so much that you've experienced. And ultimately, in this energy, you have overcome what has consumed you, what you have felt attached to, what has kept you back, what has trapped you. You have gotten over this to the point where you're the winner. You have overcome this. And that is the bottom of the situation. If you revert back to thinking you're not the winner, that you have overcome your past, then that's a joke. You need to understand that you've done everything right. It's important to understand that you've already complete this cycle and you have something to go off of now, and that is reality, and it is working on truth. It is talking. It is getting things out. Reality, new love. I just heard that with this song. How exciting. All right, so definitely listen to this song. Moving on to the energy that you are met with other energies involved. Influential energy says that you are having a hard time letting go of something. With this Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to something so tight to the point where you can't experience anything new. Like you're trapped. Like you are not open to experience anything new because you're holding on to something, and that's all you can see is this little treasure that you're holding on to that you feel maybe secure with. Something about this security is false. This is the energy that's trapping you. You need to let go and ultimately reveal the light and start fresh. Definitely. As soon as this moment is revealed, the moon is the next energy that you have to deal with. Dang it, no, that's you. That's what you represent, is the Four of Pentacles. You are the one holding on to something too long, not being able to let something go and it's over and done with. This is you. Moving on to what energy you have to walk into that has influential energy is the moon in reverse, is finally saying that this reality that you've kind of shoved yourself into, and or your situation has shoved you into, is actually revealing the truth. You have been left in the dark. You've been trapped in the dark, not being able to see for far too long. Something about this domineering energy that has not let you see the light. There is this dark, trapped energy, but something about this door opening, this door of opportunity that is lighting you up. It's answering a lot of questions. I mean, if you look at all of these symbols surrounding this flirty energy, it's equations, it's coffee time, it's gifts, it's love, it's passion. Ultimately, I feel like it's important for you to get out of the dark, get out of the fog, get out of your head, because there's some type of truth that is ready to be revealed. And this is a fresh start. And with this song specifically, it's a new love. It's a new opportunity. It's here. What you hope and fear in your situation is the King of Pentacles, and that says specifically you're having a hard time letting go of something, a false foundation. There is something that you're holding on to that you have led to believe or have come to believe that is your foundation, but you have to understand that this foundation is paper thin. It's not, yeah, this is with this song. It's like two-sided. It's almost like as soon as the truth is revealed, you will see that this foundation, this King of Pentacles, is actually false foundation, false hope, false security. That's what you hope and what you fear. Take it as it resonates. Ultimately, finding this information out is ultimately what brings your judgment, what prevails. It helps you see the truth. If you look at these top characters here, there's something about releasing and being able to float up to the surface that is ultimately giving you this judgment. your freedom. It's letting you escape this chaos. So finally, Judgment is here. There's something about your situation that specifically says, I feel like you've been, this past reality that you've been dealing with, the truth, you're dealing with truth finally to the point where you can actually understand that it is paper thin. It's not something you can actually rely on. It's false hope, and ultimately it's keeping you back. There's an opportunity that's here. It's comforting to the point where you're able to come out of this transformation with a fresh start, and able to expand with time. Your outcome, my dear, is finding judgment in your situation and finally working with truth and reality and being able to move on from there. Get untrapped, become free, regain your freedom, follow the light, whatever this light is, with this definite masculine figure waiting for you. Expanding with time. All right, that's what I get from the tarot and the oracle. Let's next move to the charms. Thank you so much for liking this video. I appreciate it, and or commenting. I adore interacting with you guys. I'm new to YouTube, so I am excited to create relationships with you guys. Okay. Gemini, this is you. The heart of the matter. That's not it. Okay. There's something about your movement, what you have done, that has been the catalyst, like it has started something. Yeah, you have started some type of major movement with this school bus, ultimately moving towards gaining your freedom with the Sagittarius right in the middle. There might be a Sagittarius in optimism. If you have Sagittarius in your chart, I would definitely tap into that aspect of yourself, finding optimism, finding opportunity through what it is that you have to go get. It's like you're hunting, you're looking for something. Ultimately, it's important to believe in this situation. You're having a hard time believing. You are grace. Keep that up. There's something about your energy that keeps things flowing. There's something about your energy that is specifically peaceful, happy, and balanced. You doubt. There's so much doubt. And you doubt even that you've already received enough, that you're over it. There's something about this energy that you've been living in that's held you back. And you know this. That's done. It's done energy. You're ready for a new beginning. The letter G, giving, is important. That's what I heard when I saw that G. Giving into something giving into the fact that you are the key to the locked situation. You are the answer to this situation. Virgo and Cancer, grounding yourself and following your heart and grounding yourself in order to find emotional stability. something about your feminine energy that is intoxicating to the point where you can grasp something and find truth as long as you focus on it. The need to move on from this storm and you not being able to, you truly feel stuck. But something about justice that will come into play soon, that will release you, that will help you move on. Again, it's really important for you to focus on your emotional stability and look at your complete happiness in the long run. Your happily ever after, it's extremely important. This is your forever. Believe in your forever. Understand that you've had enough and you do deserve to move on and get away from this rocky. It's been proving itself that it just, everything about it's been wrong. It's been so crazy. I'm tired of this toxicity. That's what you say. All right. Let's move next to clear yes or no answer. If you haven't thought of your question yet, the time is now. Please understand, as a reader, I pick up on energy. Energy is constantly changing and shifting. So can this answer. So don't rely on this answer like it's life or death. This song is very significant. I would listen to this song if this reading is resonating. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You're going to get through this, says the sun at the bottom of the deck. All right. Ask your question, yes or no? Yes. Well, hold on. My answer is yes. Okay, Gemini, thank you so much for being a part of this reading. Here, your energy is back. I look forward to seeing you in the future. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It's free. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button. You'll see so much more content from me in the future. See you later. Bye.